business because they want to stop dead. You're nasty.
I'm not your enemy. I'm
Sagittarius, so you know I'm an optimist.
Shut up. You should be happy I'm here. You know, I'm showing you bitches how to do it.
And but fully aware of what y'all say about me.
Fuck the bitch.
Number one,
You're beneath me. You will always be. Don't ever get it twisted.
I'ma cut the bitch.
See, that's what I'm talking. Virginer. Give me some of that virginer.
Suck some dick.
If you don't like me, that's fine. But, you know,
Cut the bitch.
Y'all bitches is stupid. Y'all bitches is miserable. Y'all bitches is dumb. Y'all bitches gonna make me go back to my old ways. And I've been trying to change, but y'all got me fucked up.
What's up? It's your girl Big Cane the Don, and welcome to Sagittarius Vibes, where I pop shit, we politic, and I keep it player. Now let's run these streets. Y'all, we are in episode 8 of Baddies USA. And y'all, when I tell y'all, all I can do is fucking laugh, y'all. I'm so fucking tickled at the whole goddamn episode because what the hell was going on, y'all? I'm not gonna hold y'all. It wasn't a lot taking place, but the dialogue and the dynamics between the girls really tripped me the fuck out this episode. So y'all, we pop it off with the girls coming off the sprinter that pulled up for Tommy, and they get to scrapping with Cole Killing and Fonda. Now the key is, bitch, how did y'all know that Cole Killer and Fauna was the ones that y'all was gonna put y'all hands on? Because those were the two girls that y'all instantly tried to fight. And I'm talking about the bitches that came with Tommy. So Tommy, was you sneakily like showing pictures of these girls or like giving information about who these girls were? Because how did them bitches that you came with that is supposedly be your team or whoever these hoes is to you instantly know who to put their hands on? Because why was they only fighting Cold Killer and Fonda? Well, trying to fight Cold Killer and Fonda. And y'all, I'm not gonna hold you. Sidebar, in the midst of this little situation where the bitches started scrapping and whatnot, Tavy, why was you sitting here walking around looking confused like you didn't know what the hell was going on? Because I'm pretty sure you saw Tommy. I'm pretty sure you saw Cold Killer throwing him. And I'm pretty sure you saw Fauna fighting. But yet, when the camera pans to you, you're all the way on the other side walking around looking and acting like confused. Like, girl, make it make fucking sense. Anyway, child, Tommy says she don't know what the fuck going on. She don't know who did it, why, and what happened. That's her story, and she's sticking to it. But y'all, let me do a quick little messy drop. Cole Killer gonna say, see, I see y'all try to sneak me. I. See, I don't play these type of games. See, I got niggas for shit like this. I got niggas for shit like this. And my thing is, girl, relax. You were fighting a bunch of bitches. You wasn't fighting no dudes. If you was fighting dudes, then okay, I understand your sentiments. But if you fighting bitches, child, relax. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. If a bitch knows she can't handle me and know for a fact that she can't do nothing with me and decide to send a nigga, she's gonna be responsible for taking care of that nigga family forever. And I'm gonna leave that there. So y'all, after that random ass squabble that the girls had, the sprinters pull up to take the girls to their resting places because, like I've stated in previous episodes, you know, the girls are no longer staying at these mansion estates. These is just meetup spots. So the sprinters pull up for the girls. All the girls is getting on the sprinter. Nunu goes and says she left her bag of clothes on one of the sprinters. Now, this is where shit got real interesting. Do you hear? So y'all, Nunu gets off the sprinter and go looks on the other sprinter for her bag of clothes. this sprinter Tavy is on. Tavy started piping up all of a sudden and cussing Nunu out. So her and Nunu going back and forth. And I'm trying to figure out, Tavy, why the fuck is you arguing with Nunu about her goddamn clothes being on this sprinter? Girl, is you cool? Like, are you okay? Because these last like 3 episodes, girl, you been on fucking edge. Every time I turn around, you hella rawr, rawr, rawr. Like, bitch, simmer down. Cause at this point, it's given we need to put a muzzle on your ass and put you in a corner somewhere. Cause you're tripping. Y'all, she literally got into it with Nunu because Nunu went to go check the other sprinter for her goddamn clothes. So this is where shit get real interesting though. Nunu cussing Tavy ass back out. Nunu say some smart shit like, yeah, you be talking shit about y'all bitches. Now y'all pause. Let me do a messy drop. Remember on the last episode when I said Tavy was sending her ass over there with Nunu, Marsh, and Summer talking to Marsh after the whole Tasiki situation. This that flaw shit that I be talking about, Tavy. Every time I turn around, I see you in some real flaw ass predicaments. Moving forward. So Fauna, she is literally standing in the doorway of the sprinter. She see Nunu and Tavy going back and forth. What I love about Fauna is Fauna be on go about her bitches. You understand what I'm saying? At this moment, Fauna is just like assessing the situation, just kind of seeing like what is what, why they arguing, what's being said. And so when she realized like these bitches ain't arguing about nothing, this shit childish and petty, like it's time for us to fucking go because it was time for them to go. Like it was time for them to wrap production up. Like everybody was going in their resting corners and go chill. Fauna tries to push Tavy back in the sprinter and just shut the door so that they can move the fuck on. While Tavy started cussing Fauna out, yeah, don't shut the door on me. Don't shut the door on me. I'm talking and I'll dance with anybody. Fauna said, so go dance with her. Oh, you just want to fight me. You just want to fight me. You just want to get into it with me. Let me tell you something, Tavy. I don't know what the fuck you going through. I don't know what you was going through at that moment or what the situation was, but you look crazy as fuck. You look crazy as hell arguing with this girl when all she tried to do was diffuse the situation. You look crazy arguing with Nunu when all she did was try to go on the sprinter to get her bags. Now, y'all, this whole crying. I just want to fight. I just want to fight. Girl, is you on your period? Are you on your period? Because you acting really hormonal right now. Child, please. But let me do a sidebar real quick. Tavy, I really feel like you trying to redeem yourself for last season because Lex was getting in your ass. And I'm not going to hold you, my girl. I was one of the people on the sideline rooting for you because I was tired of watching Lex wash you every chance she get. I'm going to say you probably got a few good fights up in you when it came to Lex. Like, I'm going to say you packed Lex out at one particular time. I'm going to say a few times. Y'all fought like 1,000 goddamn times. And I'm going to say out of 1,000 times, y'all, I'm hella extra. So they fought at least 10 times. You understand what I'm saying? 10 is damn near 1,000 times in fighting world. Like, that's crazy as shit. You understand what I'm saying? Anywho, they fought all that time. Tavy, you got about a few times out of them fights, but Lex was packing your ass out every chance that she got. And I'm correct about that. I say that to say, I feel like this season, you taking time and trying to get like on your DMX shit because you want to redeem yourself for the last season. When this season particularly, Lex ain't on your ass. Ain't nobody on your ass. And this is just a time for you to really chill, get to know other girls, show your personality, and show how you give it up. This is not last season when you was fighting for your life. Last season, you was fighting for your motherfucking life. You was fighting for your life, my girl. I give you that. You was. This season, you can relax and calm. You paid your dues. But this little rah-rah shit that you got going on, you need to chill. So, y'all, we fast forward and we in the next day and we come to a scene where Rolling and Summer is politicking or whatnot. And let me do a sidebar. Rolly, you looked so cute in this scene. Like, I'm talking about like the whole look was so cute on you. The makeup, the hair, everything you had on was so well put together. You just looked really cute. And Summer looked like fucking Summer. So they sitting there and they having a discussion about, what took place between Marsh and Tasiki. And Summer, she's such an airhead. And that girl is just really like a delusional petty because she actually set her ass up there and tried to act like Marsh really drew blood from Tasiki. And let me add this in there too. Rolly, you said yeah, they both was drawing blood from each other. Let me tell you something. There's only one motherfucker that drew blood from somebody there, and that was Tasiki that drew blood from Marsh. Marsh ain't draw no blood from fucking Tasiki. Marsh ain't draw no blood from Tasiki. Marsh ain't even get a good hit on Tasiki enough to even draw no goddamn blood. It's so crazy. It's like, do y'all want to see Tasiki get her ass whooped because she keep whooping ass? Like, what is it? And you want to know what? It brings me to this shit where you will elevate so much in your life, like you will start at the bottom where people think that you are at the bottom, and you are working your way up to be the best that you can be in whatever field industry that you in. And when you finally make it to a certain height in yourself, your industry, whatever field that you in, like I said, all of a sudden people get to tear you down and you ain't shit, and I don't know what the fuck that's about, but stop it. Stop it. Allow people to be great. Understand that people have winning streaks. People have losing streaks. The fact that y'all be rooting for Tasiki to get her ass whooped is the reason why Tasiki ain't gonna never get her ass whooped. And I can't say never, but I'ma say never, because y'all don't know who the gods favor. Y'all don't know what type of favor motherfuckers really be having over their life. Y'all don't know that because y'all want that girl to get her ass whooped so much that the gods will put more strength in her body to keep knocking you whole ass hoes out. And that's just that on that. Move forward. So they over there politicking and whatnot. They discuss that situation. Summer say some dumb shit about Tasiki. Rolly kind of semi-checker, but it is what it is. So then Rolly get to talking about the situation between the big three, quote unquote, the little three, and Summer. Rolly starts to give Summer advice about how she should, quote unquote, cherish their friendship, how they built their friendship, and how they didn't build their friendship on the show. They built it outside of the show, and that she should, work it out and figure it out, and how she had unfollowed them on all social medias, whatever, whatever, whatever. And Summer goes and says, well, I don't want to be friends with them no more, because if I'm always causing problems, if I'm drunk, if I'm not listening, if I'm getting them into shit, then there's no reason for me to be their friend. And this is the most manipulative shit I see people do. And Summer, I'm clocking you, bitch. I'm clocking you. I'm clocking you. I'm clocking you. Because you're trying to use your negative ass transgressions that you've done to people, said to people, and do, and you're trying to equate that to. And so that's why I don't want to be their friend no more, when really you don't want to be friends with them, because them bitches are no longer enabling your bullshit. And that's just that on that. But one thing Rolly said that I will agree with, Rolly said that she tried to tell they ass to not enable you, because you were going to be the downfall of their friendship. And now look, you are exactly the downfall of their friendship, because they decided that they were going to enable your bullshit. You fought, you cussed people out, you did all type of random ass, reckless, raggedy ass shit, because you a raggedy ass hoe that have raggedy ass tendencies, and you don't give a damn. And that's cool. Everybody don't have to. You're placed in a category as the people that don't have to. I say all that to say that bullshit for a hoe that don't know no better, Summer. Because I see you, bitch. I see you, girl. Now, y'all, let me do a little messy drop. All that great advice that Rolly gave Summer. I'm talking about it was the greatest advice I heard Rolly give in a long time. And that shit fell on deaf ears. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because this the same hoe that's online telling her daughter, her baby girl, that she not gonna buy her no cookies because she don't want her to get fat like Rolly. Child, I said, I know you fucking lying. So y'all, Tavy and Killer link up, and they taking a stroll, and they go park it somewhere where they can go sit and politic about, what took place and what transpired the night before, and also about the performance that they about to get ready for that night. And y'all, let's have a little small sidebar for a second about Tavy and Killer, because to see the dynamics of their friendship play out, I find quite interesting, because throughout the duration of this season, Fauna and Tavy has been arguing, 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 arguing. Every time Fauna and Tavy get into it, I noticed how Cold Killer would turn her head and she wouldn't mediate. She wouldn't speak on it. She wouldn't do any of those things. Now, I don't know if they're cutting that out. I don't know if we just haven't got a chance to see her step in yet. But baby, we are 8 seasons in, I mean 8 episodes in. And I ain't seen Cold Killer say shit to Tavy when it come to constantly arguing with Fauna. Now, I've always seen Fauna speak on the behalf of Cold Killer, but I have not seen Cold Killer speak on the behalf of Fauna just yet. But we'll see. Anyway, like I said, the girls are discussing, they shit or whatnot. And so as they're sitting there or whatever, Tavy gets to talking about Tommy and get to talking about how, yeah, Tommy's in her city and how she can get Tommy packed out. Tavy, shut the fuck up. Like, seriously, shut up, girl. Shut up. Because, one, you're not packing nobody the fuck out. You can't even handle Lex. You barely can handle Lex. So, you're not packing nobody the fuck out. And last season, we watched a bitch come and literally strangle you to keep you from fighting Fauna, Cold Killer, and Rican, and you still didn't do shit. So you packing somebody out is crazy as hell. Talking about packing somebody out in your city. Girl, Tommy from fucking Jersey, girl. Girl, get the fuck on. So y'all, now we get the Fauna and Nunu. And Nunu is sitting in glam, getting her hair and her makeup done. Y'all, Nunu look the fuck good. Do you hear me? Like, that girl is absolutely cute as fuck. And like I said, her and Fauna link up because they're about to get ready and have a discussion about the whole K Rican situation, which I'm trying to figure out, why are we talking about this again? Because Nunu said what she said. Fauna, you said what you said. But here we are having another discussion about a bitch that's not here. And so Fauna walks in as if she's going to press Nunu again about speaking on K Rican, a bitch that she got an issue with. I don't have an issue with you. I don't have an issue with your other homegirl. I have an issue with the bitch that's not here, which is your homegirl. She's not here. So there's no reason for me to speak on her, bring her name up, like talk about her at all. So they get to repeating the same shit before. Finally, like, yeah, you said you was coming in here checking temperatures. Nunu, like, and I did. I definitely came here and I checked the temperature, bitch, and it was cold. Nobody said anything to me about anything. And that was that. Fauna said, well, me and you had a conversation. You said you wasn't gonna bring her up. She said, I absolutely did say that there's no reason for me to bring her up because she's not here. But you acting like you checking me, basically like you gonna stop me from speaking on your friend because she ain't here. Girl, get the fuck on. So Fauna gets big. She get to telling Nunu she all type of corny bitches, and Nunu ain't phased by none of it. Nunu said, girl, I'll be all that. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Baby, as the conversation progressed and as shit started to escalate, I see Fauna take off her goddamn shoes. When Fauna take off her shoes, baby, listen, she ran up on Nunu and get the piece of Nunu ass up, and I ain't gonna hold you. I was proud. And I love Nunu. Like, I love Nunu, but I love not Fauna too. And I ain't got no dog in this fight. And that shit made me proud because I love the fact that Fauna speak her mind and she stand on business. And when it's time to get in that field, she get in the field. Lose, win, or draw. It don't matter. Now, y'all, in this fight, it looks like Fauna got the best of Nunu. But baby, when it was all said and done, Fauna wig was the one that was off her goddamn head. And baby Nunu came up still looking fucking pretty. I kid you not. When I tell you the only thing that was wrong with Nunu was a couple curls had dropped out of her pins. Other than that, that hair was intact. That hair was still laid. Makeup was still on perfect. Like, Nunu looked the fuck good. Like, baby, she really ain't had to get touched up or nothing. All she had to do was get back in the chair, girl, and finish her services. Do you understand? So, y'all, we get to Siki, Biggie, Anna, Mariah, and they are all getting ready for the show. They all sitting around and politicking like the rest of the girls, talking about the night before. And Mariah goes and says how, she had to, well, try to, get Cold Killer and Fauna back, basically from keeping the other girls from putting their hands on her. And Mariah said, I definitely was gonna have Fauna back because we from Jersey and our families know each other. I thought that was dope as fuck. But at the same time, Mariah, you sure do pick and choose on who you like to befriend and who you like to stick up for. Cause damn, when Bianca was on here and she stuck up for you and had your back, bitch, you left my girl to dry. Like you just left my girl out there. But you know, hoes pick and choose, and I guess that's your prerogative, Mariah. Any goddamn way. So y'all, after all the girls get ready and prepping for the show, all the ladies meet to get on a Baddies tour bus. And I'm not gonna hold y'all, as each lady stepped on that Baddies tour bus, every last one of them looked the fuck good. In my Mimi voice. What she say? It was good. Man, they looked good as hell, y'all. And sidebar, shout out to Smiley for being a generous queen and providing the girls with some good herb. Thank God, because it kept them hoes from being on edge and unhinged. You hear me? They got a show to do. So, y'all, now the girls are meeting up at a little spot before the show actually takes place. And Lemmy and Natalie pulls up on them and meets them there. Lemmy gives his whole spiel about no fighting, be professional, the girls look good, Natalie, she gives the girls their flowers about how they look, but she also states that she's going to be leaving to go out of town for a funeral. You know, someone close to her lost someone close to them, and so she's going to go show some support, and that she won't be around for a little while. And so Lemmy turns around and says that he's going to Milan and Rome and he has some things to take care of as far as business wise. But while he's gone, he was taking Jayla fine ass and Scotty. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. When Jayla walked out, that woman knows she is fine. Jayla is just like effortlessly beautiful, y'all. I promise you, that girl looked good. She dressed good. She looked like she smelled good. Her body looked like some hot cocoa with a lot of milk in it. Like it, she just gives.
So y'all, now the show is starting, and Lemmy introduces Tanisha. She looked absolutely gorgeous that night, and he introduces Bobby Lights, and Bobby looked like Bobby with a goddamn thong on, and we about to get the show cracking. So y'all, Smiley was the first performance, and let me just tell y'all, that girl had the crowd hype as hell, and I was shocked because I didn't know Smiley gave it up like that. But you want to know what? That's what I get because I did not recognize, and when I say recognize, child, Smiley be all over the goddamn place. Smiley know people who know people. Do you understand me? That girl be in rooms that I be like, girl, now how the hell did her ass get over here? So to see her get the type of reaction that she got with performing her song, I thought was dope as fuck. And I am genuinely happy that she got that reception because she deserved it. Like the bitch walking around with a fucking broken arm. Like damn, she need a good moment. You feel me? Now y'all after Smiley, Gretchen ass hit the stage. And when I tell y'all, I'ma say probably like a mini. I'ma give Gretchen like a mini into her performance. They instantly started booing her ass. What I will say is I applaud Gretchen for keeping like going and not just like feeling being defeated, not feeling defeated, but being defeated and going on stage. I applaud her for keep going for her shit. I'm getting tongue tied, y'all. I'm trying to say some good words for this bitch and I don't know, spirit just not letting me say it. Okay. No, y'all, this is what I'm saying. I think Gretchen did a decent job for what it was. I applaud her for not being defeated and leaving the stage when she was getting booed. And if you actually listen to Gretchen's song, it actually slapped. You know, she said some things that'll get the girls hyped and make the girls feel good about themselves. Now, what I will say is that Gretchen, they don't like your ass because they seen how you were defending to say the word nigga. And we're gonna get on that shit. Move forward. Y'all, Nunu went up and Nunu looked good as hell. I thought about Nunu looked good as hell. But babe, what I did not understand was when Nunu got on that stage, why the hell did the crowd boo Nunu? I told y'all New York is a tough goddamn crowd. Don't you bring your ass over there popping shit and acting like you just like big shit. Like them folks out there will tell you what it is and what it ain't. And child, they booed the hell out of Nunu. But I'm proud that she decided to keep going. She wasn't defeated as well. And she finished her song, completed her song. It is what it is. We all, you know what I'm saying, got to get through a little hardship to get to that motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, that golden ticket. You feel me? We all got to get there. We all got to go through it and we all got to get there. So then y'all, Lex went up and she looked this so cute. I'm not gonna lie. She looked this so cute. And the crowd was giving her, you know what I'm saying, some different type of energy. They was giving her, you know, some decent energy. They was feeling Lex. And she got through her song without getting booed, baby. She got through her song without getting booed. And I'm gonna have to clap it up for my girl because, child, out of all people, I just knew they was gonna boo your monkey ass Lex. I ain't gonna hold you. And so then, y'all, the next person up was Summer, Miss On My Mama with her goofy ass. And child, they booed the hell out of her monkey ass. Do you hear me? Prancing her ass around on that damn stage talking about some oh my mama. All off a goddamn key and damn beat. I'm talking about just looking a damn fool. Do you hear me? They booed the hell out of her. They booed her worse than they booed Gretchen. You hear me? I'm talking about they boos was solidified and just louder than Gretchen boos. You hear me? And so y'all, after Summer hit the stage, child, bad Dolly hit the goddamn stage. And Dolly looked it so cute. She looked it like ghetto cute. She looked it like ghetto girl cute, which I thought was cute. But next time, Dolly, take the look down a notch. Like Bookie, take it down just a tad bit. But I thought she looked it good for the most part, my girl. And I always think Dolly looked good, though. Dolly be dressing cute and she keep her hair cute. Sometimes it be a hit and miss for me because sometimes I'm a gaudy person. But sometimes I don't like all that gaudy shit. Like it depends on what it is for me. But like I said, she still looked cute. Well, Miss Bad Dolly hit the stage, baby, and they was not fucking feeling it, baby. And listen, let me tell you something. Dolly really can rap. Like Dolly sounded good. I wish they would have gave her a chance to actually like hear her and listen to her. But they booed the hell out of her ass too. But her boos wasn't like Summer or Gretchen. Child, they was telling Dolly, fuck you. They was chanting, fuck you. And child had to clutch my invisible pearls because I said, bitch, I know you fucking lying. But let me do a sidebar on you, Dolly. And let me tell you why they booing your ass. They booing your ass, Dolly, because they seen how your ass gave it up in Baddies Africa. And like I told you on previous episodes, my girl, your attitude, your personality, that shit that you did, man, it made you look so crazy. So if I seen that and I clocked that, bitches, 8 billion peoples in the world, and like a small portion of them motherfuckers watch Baddies. And if they seen your ass and you got to New York to Mecca, cause let's be clear, you and Lex in the same little crew. Why was they born your ass but not born Lex? That right there speaks volumes, Dolly, because you were doing the fucking most. See, Lex knew how to play her part, but you, my girl, you did the most. And so your bulls, baby, actually you didn't even get bulled. They literally just said, fuck you, Dolly. They literally said, fuck you. And I wasn't fucking with that because I just felt like, well, damn, out of all the bitches, fuck Dolly. They tripping. But, you know, you get what you put out, my girl. You get what you put out. And that's just the way that is. So move forward, y'all. Then my baby, TT baby, Big Anna Mac, gets on and she performs her song. And y'all, I did not know Anna could sing. And she sounds so cute. And she sounds so good. And I'm just like, oh, Anna, I really want you to get in your bag and capitalize off this shit and really get into your music and start focusing on that. Like, I know you can beat hoes upside the head. Like, that's evident. Like, we've seen that already. But I want you to utilize your voice. Summer had a point. Girl, don't be scared. You got a voice and you're not even utilizing it, baby. Do something with that. You sounded amazing. And the crowd was so hyped to see you. And you just really do something to my spirit. You just make me laugh and you make me happy when I see that little cute little face. For the most part, Anna did a good job. She did a good job. And the reception for Anna was, you know, on point. It was on point. I fuck with that. So y'all, next up is called Killer, and I'm not gonna hold y'all. That hoe ate that shit up. New York gave Bookie her flowers. It was so turned and so live on that stage when Cold Killer hit that stage. Do you hear me? And Cold Killer look good. She's such a beautiful girl. But baby, that shit was alive when Cold Killer hit that stage. I'm so proud of you, girl. Clap, 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 clap. And sidebar, let me get an honorable mention to DJ Scott. DJ Scott, you did your shit. Do you hear me? And you looked it good, my girl. Okay, y'all. So up next, they hit the stage was Rolly. And Rolly, I heard like some of Rolly stuff. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. I told you I do not listen to these hoes music. I don't. Baby, listen, I'm the Ken and Man type of bitch. You hear me? You understand me? And I'm not gonna hold you. I'm harder than a lot of them bitches anyway. I'm not gonna hold you. But I say that to say this. I don't listen to Rolly music, but I have heard how she give it up. And I think Rolly, she got something up under her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think she can do her shit. But Rolly hit the stage. I did not care for the outfit. I just felt like, Rolly, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen you dress better than that just in the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta stop overdoing shit. Like, I feel like you could be bold and you can pop out and you can pop what you got going on, but you know, you make certain shit pop to get you recognized. Like, you know, y'all be so fucking extra. Y'all be extra when it comes to these looks. And what y'all think be cute don't be necessarily cute. That shit be tacky sometimes. And Rolly, I did not like that outfit. It wasn't tacky. I just didn't like the outfit, mama. I feel like you could have found something way better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen you look way better. You know what I'm saying? Than your performance look. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. But Rolly performed, y'all. And I'm not gonna hold you. I couldn't even gauge her performance because y'all, tell me why they instantly paying to Jayla, Janelle, Summer, and Nunu having a sidebar conversation on the couch. And Nunu is like facilitating this conversation between Summer and Jayla, which Nunu, I'm so proud of you, my girl, for stepping it up. Like, it's just because I'm just proud of you for stepping it up. I ain't gonna get too deep into it. Let me stay on track. Let me reel myself back in, y'all. I've been doing good this recording. You feel me? I've been doing good. I ain't been going off on no goddamn tangent. I ain't been going deep into it. I just been sticking to what I saw. Okay, so anyway, y'all. Jayla, Janelle, Summer, and Nunu are on the couch. They politicking and whatnot. Nunu was facilitating this conversation between Summer and Jayla, just like, oh, I'm surprised to see y'all sitting here having a conversation. I never thought in a million years it would be y'all. Summer like, yeah, I don't have no issue with Jayla. You know, at first I really wasn't messing with the situation between her and Natalie, but that's Natalie's friend, and look, they back friends, and I feel like, damn, I fought that girl for nothing. When she said that, I kind of seen Jayla roll her eyes like, yeah, bitch, you really did. Because you don't know the type of friendship they have. And two, you know, Jayla and Natalie is Capricorns. Sidebar, I'm a big astrology person. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I love astrology. I love astrologists. I love astronomers. I am a person who looks to the stars, the moons, the universe, all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So don't bring your ass over here thinking that you're going to, oh, you're about zodiacs, a person about zodiacs. Like, shut your stupid ass up, you fucking dingbat. How do you think the people in the fucking Bible even navigated this goddamn world? It's through the astrology, you goddamn idiot. Anyway, y'all, I told y'all I was doing good at first. I got a little triggered. Let me bring it back. They on the couch, they talking. And like I said, Summer said she felt dumb for even fighting Jayla because, you know, Natalie and Jayla is big friends. Like they always were going to fucking be. And, you know, Jayla hooked it out because Jayla said, like, girl, I ain't got no beef for none of you girls. It's been seasons. Jayla ain't been on there for a couple years, which I'm glad she had a break because after that shit with Lex, like Lex, I really wanted to get on your goddamn roll when it came to Jayla. And y'all lucky I wasn't doing this shit because y'all would have hated my guts. You probably hate my guts today. Not that I give a damn. But I say that to say, girl, Lex and Jayla, that whole saga was crazy. Speaking on Lex and Jayla, Lex joins the chat. And Nunu like, yeah, you know, I was just asking about Summer. And so I asked about, you know, the status of your situation. And Lex like, you know, first Jayla says, she's a dominant girl and a beautiful girl. I'm a dominant girl. I'm a beautiful girl. Like, there's no issue here. There's no problem with me. I hope that we can coexist and just put it behind us, you know, and let the past be the past. And, you know, Lex agreed and said the same thing. And that was just that on that. And Lex, this is my thing with you, because every time I find myself talking about you and any past tense issues or situations that you had with bitches, it just reminds me how lame your ass was, girl, and how you did so much sucker shit and so much underhand sucker shit because, girl, what problem did you really have with Jayla? Like it's really giving like was production really piping you the fuck up behind the scenes? Cause word on the curb was allegedly that production was piping your ass up and you was going back talking about something. Did I do good? Did I do good? That's word on the curb, mamita. I didn't say it. I did not make it up. That's what I heard on the social medias. I say all that to say, Lex, every situation you had with a bitch, you didn't, it wasn't a real issue with them. It was you was fighting on behalf of some goddamn body, or you was just fighting them to be fucking fighting them, girl. Like, damn, you could have been the tall, pretty girl on the goddamn show that grew into a butterfly, whatever the fuck the case may be. You didn't have to take this route. That the route you took was stupid. Now you gotta like backtrack because your little clique just split up, and now you gotta backtrack and play nice with bitches that you felt like past tense you weren't gonna never even have to deal with. Now you gotta deal with them. You see how when you do dumb shit, move forward. Anyway, y'all, Mariah gets on stage and performed. I really didn't even get to see her performance because she was like on and then off. They like cut my girl off like ASAP. Like she didn't really get the shine that I would have loved to see her get. Because let me tell you something. Mariah is one of the girls that I really listen to. Now I listen to Mariah. You understand what I'm saying? Like I actually listen to Mariah's music. Mariah be sliding. Do you understand me? Like that little bitch be sliding. Mariah is hard. I'm not gonna hold you. And anybody that want to tussle about it, bitch, we can. I am a person that is a big fan of music, hip hop, rap, R&B, all of the genres. I've grown up listening to this shit my entire life. I'm a music head. I can see people that got it and who don't. Mariah always had it. I just hate that my girl never had the proper team behind her to elevate her and push her like she could have gotten because Mariah has been on numerous of platforms that could have elevated her music. And I hate that for her because Mariah really is talented. When I say talented, I'm talking about to the point where Mariah can write you some fly shit. You feel me? Mariah write for other people. Mariah can get you together. I remember this scene on Love and Hip Hop where she was helping Rich with Sydney Star. And I thought, damn it, Mariah, you got a niche, girl. You got an eye for talent. You got an eye for look. You got an ear for music. And it's like, damn, Mariah, I wish that you just placed yourself around people that actually believed in you because I know you believe in yourself. That's why you're where you are now. And you keep going. But I wish that you were really behind people, will really have people that really believed in you, Mariah, because I think that you really dope. Move forward. All right, y'all, child. Let me circle back a little bit. I just skipped over Tinkerbella performance. And let me just tell you, Tinkerbella ate that shit up. Do you hear me? Tink killed that shit. Like she did such a good job. And when I tell you that ass was fat and that girl, that thing just thick as hell, I said, good googly moly. Jesus, Tinkerbella got ass. You hear me? Tinkerbella got ass now. And she ate that shit up, and I was very proud to see that. Like, I think she looked good. I think she did an amazing job. And yeah, I'm here for a class for my girl. Okay, y'all. And then after the Mariah and Tinkerbella, then Tasiki performed her song, and of course she ate that shit up. The crowd was going bonkers for Tasiki. And then, y'all, after Tasiki, Biggie performed. And when I tell you, cause the shit gives me shivers, y'all. That's how I know like a person really got motion for real in real life. Cause I swear to God, when I listen to like them perform and I see like the way the crowd responds to them, baby, sometimes that shit give me shivers. Cause when Biggie got on that goddamn stage and Biggie started performing her song, she had that motherfucker jumping. Do you hear me? Biggie had that shit jumping. It was lit as fuck in there. Like the shit give me shivers. It was lit as fuck. It made me so proud of Big Dominican because I was like, damn, big, you came a long way, my girl. Now look at you looking good. Because Biggie be dressing her ass out. Biggie dressed for her shape, and I like that about her. And she know how to just dress. She know how to style herself appropriately, and she has such a beautiful face. So I thought that Biggie looked good, and I thought that Biggie did her shit. So y'all, now Tommy is up, and child, when I tell you, Girl, so it was a part of her song or whatever because Tommy only got like 2 songs, and both the songs that Tommy got is with goddamn people on it. You feel me? So the only song that Tommy is out here performing is her song with Black Youngster. And the only part she performing is her verse with Black Youngster. And I'm like, girl, what the hell you got going on? So apparently the verse that she had in, I guess DJ Sky couldn't mix it in a way that will allow Tommy to just start off rapping that verse. Cause y'all, what Tommy, you trying to fuck up my shit, huh? Huh? You trying to fuck it up, huh? And then turned around, child. Girl, when I tell you looking a damn fool, like, girl, just looking a goddamn fool. She looked good, though. Her actions was a fool, but that bitch is fine in real life, so don't ever get that fucked up. But, she just looked at the damn fool, and it's like, Tommy, you ain't even got no music for real, girl. Why is you on these people's stage playing around, girl? Get the hell on. I wish this was at the fucking Apollo when the Sandman would come out and shoo you bitches off the stage, because, Tommy, that's what the hell you needed. You needed to get your ass shooed off the stage. Like, girl, you ain't even got no goddamn music. Why is you on this stage playing with these folks' time? Any goddamn way. Then a nigga named Louis Peso. I don't know who this nigga is. So forgive me, because I don't know who this nigga is. I'm in tune with New York artists, but I ain't that in tune where he got a shout out to my fucking ears. I'm gonna keep it P with you. And I guess he got a song called Zeus. And I'm not gonna hold you, this shit was ass. And Lemmy, why the hell is you on stage? Y'all, Lemmy on stage. He just always want to be in the goddamn mix. He want to be a baddie so goddamn bad. At this point, like, just share the goddamn baddie CEO chain with Natalie because, child, I don't know what Lemmy be having going on. And why all of a sudden he think he a fucking rapper and want to be a rapper. Like, nigga, you are the CEO and the face of the company that, is very popular right now. Why do you feel like you need to be on stage rapping with the fucking baddies? That shit is just so fucking insane. Like, bro, what are you doing? Any goddamn way.
So, y'all, let me do a small sidebar real quick because I forgot. Suki was on stage and Suki performed as well. And this is what I'm gonna say about Suki because I fuck with Suki too. I listen to Suki music, period, point blank. I don't give a fuck what no bitch talk about. Suki ass be sliding. Now, I don't listen to all her wretched ghetto ass shit because I don't know. For some reason, y'all, I would rather listen to Sexy Red Ghetto instead of Suki Ghetto because Suki Ghetto is just so fucking vulgar. Although Sexy Red Ghetto is vulgar too. Child, I don't know. I guess my spirit just only got, room for only one vulgar hoe, and she picked Sexy Red. But that does not take away from Suki because I listen to more of Suki hard songs, like her song that she got with Sada Baby, like Bitches in Rotation. That's just one of her songs, amongst many other songs. But y'all definitely need to go listen to that song that she got with Sada Baby called Suki Sada. That shit hard. But I say that to say I wish that Suki would have picked another song, cause girl, you rapping about, the most vulgar shit. And I know that that's like your brand and I know that that's your thing. But Suki, like my girl, you make so much other music. I wish you would have picked something that thump like girl, like WFO. Like that's my fucking shit. Like girl, I know for a fact when that beat dropped, that shit so hard. So yeah, y'all, Suki performed her ratchetness and the crowd, they was fucking with Suki regardless because they already know who Suki is and how Suki give it up. Now, like I said, y'all, we are wrapping it the fuck up. The show is officially over. And a few of the girls are at a little spot in the after show discussing like their performances. And Gretchen speaks about being booed and how she was sad about it. And Suki told her, like, girl, you was booed because you kept saying nigga. Now let me do a mini little sidebar real quick, y'all, cause girl, I need to get it together. I'm already at like 41 minutes, child. Let me wrap this up with my yapping ass. Suki tells her that the reason why you got booed is because you say nigga. Now I told Gretchen ass in like a few episodes, I said, Gretchen, when you get around people that don't like you saying nigga, be respectful, my girl, and don't say nigga. Just don't say it. Like, although we may know that you don't have no malicious intent behind it, everybody else don't know that. Everybody don't play like that. It's some of us that give a fuck and some of us that don't and will knock you in your shit about it. So it's like, girl, I warned you though. I warned your ass. I did, girl. I warned you. And Lord behold, Suki got on her goddamn ass about saying nigga. And Suki bobbed Gretchen ass up. Gretchen was so upset about it, but it is what it is. Like, girl, the problem is, Gretchen, you act like you don't know how to say, you want to know what? I understand where you coming from and I understand your sentiments. I can respectfully not say that around you if that offends you due to the fact or just because. But at the end of the day, this is how I talk. This is who I am. But Gretchen did say something that rang true. How come y'all deciding to get on Gretchen ass about saying nigga, and there's plenty other bitches on that motherfucker that ain't no nigga that say nigga? I say all that to say Tinkerbella turns around and says, well, you know, she got black kids and she got a black man. And see, Tinkerbella, bitches like you, that share that mentality is the problem. And the reason why bitches like Gretchen think it's okay to say it when they get amongst black women and, you know, black men. And that's the problem. You think because she pushed out some babies with the same DNA as us, or she's intimate with somebody who shares the same DNA as us, do you honestly think that that gives her opportunity to say nigga? No, I absolutely fucking don't think so, mamita. You need to work on that because that's a fool to even think that. And y'all, Summer's such an airhead. She gonna put her 2 cents in it and shit. It's like, girl, shut the fuck up because you will tolerate the most disrespectful shit from them fucking people. So you really ain't in no position to add your 2 cents on when it comes to culture, ethnicity, or even the word nigga. Girl, shut the hell up. Now, y'all, the girls did try to keep them from fighting and keep the fight from escalating, but she just couldn't even help it, girl. She started tagging Gretchen ass and told Gretchen off. You know, everybody, you know, decided to disperse after that fight. And, you know, at this point, I forgot because I'm like, they wrapping it up when Lemmy get on the stage. But child, I forgot that Natalie was performing as well. And so, you know, Natalie performed her song. Independent, I believe, child. And so all the baddies was on stage. Now, after Gretchen and Suki had their little tussle, right? Rolly goes on stage and she tells Sapphire that Suki got into a fight. Child, when I tell you Sapphire showed her ass and literally jammed her fucking finger. The girl ain't even fought nobody. Jammed her goddamn finger. I'm talking about Sapphire showed her ass. And I said, Sapphire, I know why you doing this. And I don't even feel like getting too deep into it because, girl, we already been there, done it with you. But when I tell you that girl did the fool, she did the fool. Y'all, guess where Suki was? Suki was on fucking stage having a fucking blast in the time of her life. Sapphire gets on stage and get to asking Suki what happened because she pretty much like rust on stage and ask Suki what happened. Suki telling her what happened. Girl, Sapphire so goddamn mad. Sapphire go to the back where DJ Sky and grabs the mic from DJ Sky and say, no disrespect to DJ Sky, but where the fuck is Gretchen? Man, I damn near fell out. I'm talking about a fucking fool. Do you hear me? Natalie finished her goddamn songs, y'all. The girls is all on stage having a great goddamn time. I'm talking about having a goddamn blast, y'all. It was packed. I'm not gonna hold y'all. It was packed out from wall to wall. Them girls did a good job selling that venue out. And child, they had Lemmy half rapping ass on the goddamn stage. He was barely even rapping the goddamn song. Like, you ain't even confident in rapping the words that you're saying on this song, boy. Why you got a fucking mic in your hand? Like, Lemmy, you just want to be a bad bitch so bad. And I don't like that for you. You a fucking boss, nigga. You a CEO, nigga. Why the fuck you want to be on stage performing like a bad girl? Like, nigga, oh my God. Like, what the hell? So then, y'all, now they doing a meet and greet. And tell me why Biggie, Miss Big Dominican, with her big bobblehead ass, started cussing Smiley out because Smiley was sitting on the goddamn ground to take a picture in the meet and greet. And I'm talking about the look on Smiley's face. Like, bro, I was so disappointed in you, Biggie, because I don't give a fuck what you and Smiley got going on. Y'all did what y'all did. Y'all fought. That ain't the first time you and Smiley fought. You and Smiley stay fighting. That's number one. We know that you and Smiley got an issue. That's number two. But the way you tried to act as if like you was just so goddamn bigger and better than a motherfucking program. Yeah, why is this bitch right here? Why is she sitting on the ground? And they gonna pin to Biggie confessionals talking about some Biggie in the confessionals talking about some, yeah, they all in the pictures with they cups in their hands and just trying to critique the girls like it's a meet and greet, bitch. And people are happy to see y'all. They're happy to be seen. They could take a goddamn picture. It doesn't matter what they got. This is a meeting fucking greet. Why the fuck is you tripping? And why are you going so hard on fucking Smiley? Smiley looked so sad, and I at that moment like I felt bad for Smiley because Smiley didn't deserve for you to be like cussing her out like that. And you ain't in no position to be cussing nobody out with your scary ass. You need to go park it somewhere, mamita, because your ass is so goddamn scary every time I motherfucker turn around. As soon as somebody get on your goddamn ass, you cop and plea. But you got work for Smiley? Girl, go to hell. All right, y'all. That is the end of episode 8. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all comment down below, ho. And y'all, when I tell y'all this episode was funny as hell, but it was a little goddamn boring, child, I am bored. I will see y'all in the next episode, y'all. Peace.